Hello, everybody that serves at Lackland Air Force Base. We want to welcome you from Texas Home Loans, and we want to thank you for your service. We operate a bit differently when it comes to VA loans. There is a dirty open secret in American finance, which is VA loans should be much lower in rate than a conventional loan. For example, if you make the same amount of profit, it should be about 3/4 of a point to a point lower. Today, I'm at 6% on my conventional loan. I'm at 5.125%. This is both without points on my VA loans. Those are both for 720 FICO scores. So my rate's much lower. And what you found if you've gotten a loan before is that the banks don't give you much lower than conventional. What they do is they move up the profit margins by moving that rate up, and they make 2, 3, 4, and 5 times more on VA loans. At Texas Home Loans, we feel that your service, which pays for that insurance, which pays for a lower rate, should not go to some salesman or some bank. That pricing set by the owner. I'm the owner of this company, and I don't believe in taking that lower rate that was you earned by your service, that was paid for by your service, paid for by the VA, and stealing it. It's theft. If somebody makes a higher profit margin on you compared to a conventional loan, that's not only immoral, it's stealing, and it's wrong, and it's very unpatriotic. I don't know how these people advertise themselves as a patriotic lender, but then they're gouging my veterans. And when you're paying, most lenders right now are 6.25, 6.3. I'm at 5.1, and I'm still making plenty of money. That payment difference is over $100,000 for a $400,000 loan. That $100,000 sometimes is the only pension or retirement people might have. So their savings is stolen by a predatory pricing model. At Texas Home Loans, we want to protect you at Lackland Air Force Base. We want to protect your service. We want to reward your service. Other lenders make it easy for us. We're just charging the same, and as a result, we look so much better because of what they're doing. This is an open secret. I talk about it in my other videos. You can Google overcharging veterans. This is practice has gone on. It started when there was a lot more work involved with the VA loans. Whether that was justified or not, that's still up for contention right now. Not justified at all because there's no more extra work. It's all computerized. You get all the COEs electronically from e-benefits, everything else. These things all go smoothly now. There's hardly any more work. And actually, with my veterans, because they're so good at processing paperwork, because they're just used to bureaucratic nightmare, it's actually easier. It's easier to do a VA loan than it is to do a conventional loan because my veterans are so good. So that being said, you serve in the Air Force, you serve at Lackland, getting a good rate on your loan without having to talk to somebody 5 times, without having to ask them, is this your best rate? And they say yes. And then there's a new best rate, a new best rate. Only one of those can be your best rate. So they're being dishonest, and they're doing the used car treatment. Treating a veteran like that, disrespectful, immoral, and we view it as theft. And we don't steal from veterans. We want to reward you, and we want to thank you for your service. And there's no way to thank you more than save you more than $100,000 on your purchase, on your mortgage. We've got a long list of referrals, a lot of retired people, a lot of active duty people that have gotten financed through Texas Home Loans. And they all appreciate our business, and we'd like to add you to it. Also, if you see my A10 in the background, my buddy used to fly the A10, and so I thought that was a great background. I thought, what airplane is beloved by all or any military unit, and the A10 seems to be the hands down favorite. Everybody seems to love the ugly utility of the A10. So anyway. Lackland, we appreciate your business. We appreciate your service for the Air Force. Give us a call and we can help you with your financing. We'll give you direct quotes, lowest quote of the first call. And we don't need to pull your credit. As long as you know your FICO scores and what your eligibility is, we can tell you what our rates are. That's another thing that most lenders do is they want to hit your credit so you can't shop around. We don't do that. That's a way to control the customers, and that is not the way to earn trust. If we're going to earn your trust, we're going to work with you, not against you, the way traditional financing has worked, which is the used car treatment, overcharging veterans by increasing the margins, giving you shady pricing tactics. Well, let me check. Or have you checked with other? Before they give you a quote, they'll say, have you checked with other lenders? That's just them trying to see how much they can gouge you. If you say, no, I don't check with anybody, well, they're going to go sky high in their profits. Oh, yeah, check the 10 lenders. They're going to go pretty much lower. It shouldn't be like that. And these people need to be checked, and you vote with your wallet. So if you don't choose me as a lender, choose somebody who has a flat pricing model, who doesn't overcharge veterans, and will give you a straight shot in the first round, because those are the people that don't have the sky high margins, and they use those big margins to get big profits. And with those big profits, they do big marketing campaigns, and they're all over the place. They claim to be helping the veteran, but really only people they're making wealthy are themselves and the advertisers, because you're paying them into the tune of more than $100,000 over the life of the loan when you pay a point more, or 3/4 of a point more in a $400,000 loan. So we want to help you avoid that pitfall, and we want to help you if you're transferring to Lackland or you're transferring out and you need help, if you need financing anywhere in the state of Texas, we can do a VA loan. Looking forward to hear from you, and thank you for your service.